Back again with another video. No cap video. Something went wrong with the last one when I made the video. I think something happened with it or something went wrong with it. Making another one. I think they're trying to cover up what they're doing. Because when I was in CPAP ECMC, they didn't tell me what it was. I'm going to keep on posting these videos until something's done because I think it's bullshit that every time I go somewhere and explain this, they don't attend to it. They don't give me no kind of treatment. They tell me, oh, we can't do nothing. Oh, you have to schedule an appointment. Oh, we can't just take you in. Oh, we can't just take a look. We can't just test you, yada, yada, yada. Like, I already had x-rays and everything done. I just need the checkup. I can do all that, like, no big deal or whatever. But what I'm saying is, I was in ECMC, got violated in ECMC CPAP. And this happened to me when I had my own room on the higher floor. And I want to know why the doctors didn't tell me what was in my neck. I want to know why I still don't know what's in my neck. I want to know why I go a year later, and still have whatever it is that's in my neck fucking with my neck and fucking with my body. I've gone to 3 different doctors, 3 different places. Well, actually, most of them were all in the same place, but I went to 3 different places and none of them would take me. None of them would look in my neck. None of them would do x-rays, considering they got the machines to do the x-rays and see what's in there and whatnot. My neck and my fucking whatever else needs to be looked at. And I think it's kind of frustrating that they can't just fucking take you in when they're not, especially if they're not busy. Because when I went there to have it looked at, there's literally a few people. So, like, they could have had me sit there and they could have did an x-ray. But a year ago when I was in CPAP, I had x-rays and CAT scans or whatever you want to call it done. And I guess there was something in there. They didn't tell me. I didn't get to see the x-rays. No, none of that. And if they did give, I don't even think they gave me any x-rays because, I don't know, just a whole lot that's not right and a lot of shit that's sketchy and hella suspect. All right? A year later after CPAP and I'm still, now whatever is in my neck, it's messing with my body. So now I like, it feels like something's in there. It literally has like been moving around. I've been feeling like a tingling, tight sensation, raspy, ticklish like. It's been a year since being in CPAP, bro. Being out of CPAP. Them doctors, I felt like, weren't honest with me. They were beating around the bush. They didn't tell me nothing. You know? They didn't even take care of the problem that was in my neck after they seen what was on the x-ray. Why they didn't do anything? Why they didn't take whatever was in my neck out of my throat or whatever? Throat, neck, whatever. I kind of feel like they're trying to cover it up because I ain't seen the x-rays. So I don't know. Like I said in the other videos that I made, just by their reaction and how they acted, clearly something was in my throat that shouldn't have been there. So by them reacting like that, I automatically knew. I said, you know what? They must have knew somebody went in my room because obviously the camera was obviously sitting right there in the hallway, looking directly at my door from the side view. You know, you can see, all the whole hallway, and you can see who goes in what room. But my question is this. I don't care who it is. It could have been a police officer. It could have been a security guard that worked there. It could have been somebody outside the facility. It could have been one of the staff. They went in my room and did that to me and they discharged me out of there. And instead of, getting to the point and telling me what was in my neck and saying, this could this could harm your body, this could be a threat to your body, it could, it could possibly, you could lose your life for this being in your neck, and we need to remove it now. And then you can be discharged the next day. They should have just got to the point. I would have stayed that extra day to get whatever was in my throat removed. If you would have just been straightforward and honest and got to the point and said, hey, I ain't going to sugarcoat this shit. You got something in your neck that don't belong, and it's something serious. I think what we're going to do is we're going to do what we, I don't know if it's a surgery or incision they do to remove it. I don't know. I don't know if there's medication that they give you to take to kill whatever is in my throat that don't belong. They let me leave out of there because they didn't tell me what was in my neck. They didn't get to the point and say, hey, this is what's in what in your neck. This is such and such in your neck. We need to get it out now. You're going to have to just stick it out and stay that extra day. Do one more night. One more day in there and we'll let you be discharged. But instead, they let me go home and not tell me what was in my neck and the reason for me having to stay that extra day. They recommended that I stay an extra day, but didn't explain or tell me why. Didn't tell me what was in my throat, and they didn't say what the reason was. They didn't get to the point or anything. That's why I'm making all these videos until it gets their attention, the entire world and the news attention. ECMC CPAP. All this shit went down. They knew people went in my room and violated me and put whatever they put in my mouth and down my throat while I was sleeping under 400 milligrams of Seroquel. They did all this to me while I was sleeping, bro. So what are y'all going to do about this? What are the higher ups going to do? Because I had to been one of y'all that did this shit. And that's why y'all didn't give a fuck about the cameras. Y'all knew y'all were going to try and get away with this shit and try and cover it up. It sounded like to me you trying to cover up whatever crime you committed while I was sleeping. You violated me, so it is a crime. You violated me. You took advantage of a patient. Considering the power is in your hand as a staff, security, police, I don't fucking know who did this to me. It had to been somebody either outside of here or one of the staff or whatever. Somebody outside of here or one of the staff in there. Coming in my room, doing that, pulling off gloves and shit, that's hella suspect. Me waking up, freaking out like that, watching one staff in one side of the room near the bathroom and then the other one walking away from the side of my bed pulling gloves off, and I'm freaking out. That's a little bit suspect. And then on top of that, before all that, there was other people just walking out of my room, walking out the door and going down the hall on camera. So I don't know if the video camera was on or off. I don't know. Okay? All this happened a year ago in CPAP ECMC. This is why I'm making all these videos, because now I'm having all these problems with my throat. Problems that I didn't have before. It didn't start until after they did it to me. I looked in the bathroom of the room that I was in and looked down my throat, looked in the back of my tongue and my throat to see, and it looked like something was in there. And I immediately, like I said, alerted the staff. And you know what they did? They didn't take me serious when I explained this, because now I'm having all these problems with my throat that I didn't have before. So I would like to know what is going to happen and what they're going to do about this, because I was violated. If I was violated and they allowed this, then other patients were violated in ECMC CPAP as well. What is going to be done about it? Are they going to put this on the news? Because they were under investigation and they were on the news.